Hey, and divine no, not afternoon, evening to you. I am so excited to be on here on tonight. This is going to be a really great live conversation. But if you are looking at the topic of tonight's live is the biggest wealth shift is happening, and are you in position? So we're going to tap into that. I am Shakitha, and I am tuning in from the great state of Texas. So if you would drop in the comments and let me know where you're tuning in from, whether you be watching this on the live or the replay, let me know. Let me know. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get into this. Okay, because I don't want to keep you long. I should be here about maybe 20-25 minutes possible. Depends on how fast I go. But anyway, so tonight's conversation is one that many people don't even realize they need to hear this, right? So we're going to be talking about the biggest wealth shift that's happening right now. And the real question is, are you in position, right? So let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right financially, but somehow you're still struggling to get ahead? If that's you, what I need you to do is drop a flame in the comments. All right? Drop a flame in the comments. So let's be real. How many times have you seen people work hard their entire lives, follow the so-called rules, yet still end up broke, stressed, or working way past retirement? Way past retirement. And the crazy part of it, some of that is you all out there. Some of that's you all out there. You know, you have worked your entire life. And I ain't gonna say your entire life. I mean, because if you're still here, you probably still working. And you follow this rule or follow the rules, and you still end up not having enough. You're stressed out, and you're working working way past retirement. And you think about it; these are the individuals that you see at Walmart, the door greeters. I don't know, just even on today, I was on live on TikTok, and well, the other day I was on live on TikTok, and and my business partner was sharing that this middle-aged gentleman, working at this thing where there's a lot of kids at, and she said he was pressed, he was pressed, and you can see it. But anyway, I mean, that's not the position that you want to be in. I mean, you working and you still end up with not having enough, you're stressed out, and you're working way past retirement. So, and what's the wild thing is, what's wild is that while most people are stuck in survival mode, wealthy people are positioning themselves right now to make even more money. So the real question is, how do you get on that side of the equation? Have you even thought about that? How you can get on the other side of the equation of the more money side? I mean, have you ever thought about that? Do something for me. If you've ever thought about this, drop me some flames in the chat, or drop a question mark in there. Give me that. Drop an emoji that makes you think. Drop that emoji to give you that thinking emoji, or that like, I don't know, right? Anyway, so we need to talk about something big. I'm gonna shift here into the money and the wealth, right? So we want to talk about something big that's happening right now. There's a massive shift in wealth. And I know y'all see it. Some of y'all are in it. Some of y'all are doing it. I know I'm doing it. And some of y'all just sitting back saying, no, I don't want to get into that. And I'm gonna get into that, and then I'm gonna share something also. So we have new industries, digital businesses, AI automation and the way people are making money is changing, right? But most people aren't even paying attention. And I'm gonna say this, my mom, when she was here with us, her and my dad, they did not want internet in their house. Now she had a computer, but she did not want internet. And so I could just imagine if my mom was here right now, she would probably be tripped out on the new industries, the digital businesses, the AI, especially the artificial intelligence, the automations, which, even then when she was here, we still have some automations, but it's even more so now. So if you're not in position and if you're not tapped in and you're not paying attention, you're definitely going to get left behind. But I'm going to get into that. So, so like I said, if you're not in position during a wealth shift, you're gonna be left behind. I just said it. It's like back in the early 2000s when people thought online businesses were just a trend. Look at where we're at now. I mean, we are fueling, we're fueling, we're evolving every single day. Every single day. And it's only gonna keep changing. I mean, it's gonna continue to keep changing, right? So here's the deal. What's holding people back? Because that's a problem. What exactly is holding people back? Most people stay stuck because they've been conditioned to only think one way to make money, and that is to get a job, work 40 plus years, and hope for the best. But tell me this. How does that work out for most people? Are they really free? Are they really free? Or just barely surviving? And I would like you to internalize that, Think about it. Most people stay stuck because they've been conditioned to only think about one way to make money, and that's to get a job and work 40 plus years and hope for the best. And then you're barely surviving. This is why you see people going back to work. They're going back to work because they cannot survive. They barely have enough. The money's not stretching long enough. You feel me? The money's not stretching long enough. So if you don't change, and here's the consequence. Let me just say this. This is a consequence. If you don't change how you're making money now, what happens in 5 years? So if you're not making the change of how you make money now, what's going to happen to you in 5 years? Will you be any closer to financial freedom you say you want, or still hoping for a miracle? And as that song say, I'm looking for a miracle. Don't look for it. You got to go get it. So, and what happens? Let me just ask you this. And what happens if prices keep going up, right? But your paychecks stays the same? How does that play out for you? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the comments. And I'm gonna go back to that question. If you don't change how you're making money now, what happens in 5 years? Can somebody drop that in the comments for me? Answer that question for me. And what happens if the prices keep going up, but your paycheck stays the same? How does that play out for you? Drop it in the comments. And I'm going to let that sit right there. And I'm going to let you sit with that. Okay? I'm going to let you sit with it. So here's the thing. Wealthy people don't work harder. They work smarter. They don't just save money, they position themselves in an income streams that multiply. I'm going to say that again. Wealthy people don't work harder. They work smarter. They don't just save money, right? They position themselves in income streams. That was plural, that multiply. Streams multiply. Okay? Multiple streams. And like my Uncle Warren Buffett says, you got to have two sources of income, right? These days, you got to have two sources of income. So what if you could start positioning yourself right now to create an income that's not tied to hours worked? What would change for you? That's a question. Drop it in the comments and let me know. If you could position yourself right now to create an income that's not tied to hours worked, what would that change for you? I know it changed a lot for me, but because that's exactly what I'm doing, right? And that's what I'm showing others how to do. I'm showing others how to do that, right? So I found a way to create income that doesn't require recruiting, selling products, or having a huge following. It's something that allows people, especially introverts, to build wealth without changing who they are. And if there was a way, let me ask you this, if there was a way for you to create income from anywhere on your terms without being stuck in the paycheck cycle, would you at least be open to look at it? Drop it in the comments for me. I'm going to say that again. If there was a way for you to create income from anywhere on your terms without being stuck in the paycheck cycle, would you be at least open to take a look at it? And that's exactly what I'm sharing on today. Okay? Exactly what I'm sharing on today. So, and I'm about to wrap this thing up. You feel me? About to wrap it up. So at the end of the day, y'all, you have two choices. Not one, but two. And that's when we stepping into duality, right? Keep doing what you've been doing and hope for different results, or take a step towards something that actually has the potential to change your financial reality. Because I'm going to tell you this, if you keep doing the same thing and hoping for different results, we all know what that is. It's insanity. So why do it? Right? So, like I said, I'm about to wrap this up. I'm getting ready to wrap this up. I'm getting ready to head on up out of here, right? So if this conversation made you think, let's talk. And DM me the word freedom, and I'll send you the breakdown. No pressure, just information. But if you're ready to shift, this is definitely for you. I want to thank you for tuning in on this live today. Remember to like, comment, and share if you found value in what I'm saying. And I will see you soon. Y'all have a divine day.